Hi guys, welcome back to episode of BB Cars, and today's episode I'll be showing you guys CarLite Honda Stream. So let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so here is guys the Honda Stream from CarLite itself. So basically I'll be running with you guys the damages for this vehicle there's any before I show you guys the trunk space as well as the interior. So let me start off with the damages for this vehicle itself. So starting from the driver's side itself, there isn't any obvious damage which I can observe, other than maybe some scratches right at the front right here due to its old age itself. Moving along, you also got the usual damages like curve rim, but for this side there isn't much of a curve on the rim itself. Plus they also are aftermarket, they are not the stock OEM rims, because you think they would like to change out the rims itself. So yeah, plus now moving towards the back, this is how it looks like. Unfortunately the vehicle sustained some hit to the right hand side of the vehicle right here. So as you guys can see, there's some dent right here on the side. On the left hand side, no obvious damage which I can observe, which is a good thing. But moving along to the left hand side, you got the fuel tank on the left hand side right here, and no obvious damage which is not easy to see if you look from this down. But if you look down itself, you can notice this damage right down the side strut. Unfortunately it scraped something hard, so that's one damage to its area itself. Moving along to the front of the car right now, another damage that it had is right here itself. Unfortunately it hit something right there itself, and also the bumper is slightly popping out already itself. So that's one thing itself. But other than that, this is how the vehicle looks like. In my opinion, if I would say according to maybe this year that this vehicle was produced, I want to say the vehicle closest rival, if I had to guess, would be the Toyota Wish facelift. So it probably would be competing against that. I'm not too sure whether Honda did release a facelifted variant of the Stream, but if there is, then I'm definitely missing out. Then this could be either the pre-facelift or facelift one itself. But on that, now let me just show you guys the trunk space for the Stream itself. So to access the trunk space, just put your hand up below the emblem, press on that, and just pull it out, and voila. And this is how you access your trunk itself. Normally, if let's say you're not in the full 7-seater configuration, this would be folded down. But I think based off the previous user who was using this, you can definitely see one seat up, one seat down. But if I'm not wrong, to access the seat itself, usually there's a lever which you can pull at the top right here. Pull on that, and the seat will drop down. If you want to put the seat back up, just pull on that lever again and pull it towards you itself. So yeah, I'll probably put on screen right now how much trunk space this vehicle has if I'm able to find the information online. So I'll probably put on screen right now how much trunk space this vehicle has. But and that, let's move on to the other accessories that come with this car. Basically, got one split storage space right here. So basically, you can lift this up on either side, and you're able to put stuff underneath it, below it itself, and looks like you got the, what's that? No, I'm not too sure where this comes from itself, but you got a towing line right here itself if you want to, if let's say the vehicle do break down itself. So yeah, and that let me just show you guys how to pull the seat up. So basically just pull on this and you lock in position. Same goes for the other side. Just grab it right there, pull on that, and just lock it in position itself. So just like that itself, similar to the Wish itself. So yeah, once the seat are up, you can definitely see trunk space definitely been reduced itself. Probably once this configuration is up, you could probably just put your groceries itself or a soft bag itself right behind here itself. There's no way you're able to put your luggage itself in here, right here itself. Only option is to put the seat back down, which I showed you guys earlier on itself. So yeah, close the trunk is very simple. Just grab on this part right here and just slam it down real shut, and we'll just close it itself. So yeah, all right, now let me just show you guys the rear of the car right now. So to access the rear itself, it's very simple itself. Just grab hold on this lever right here, which you guys can see is very obvious. Grab hold on that, and this will slide forward. Drop, it will tilt forward a bit, and it will slide forward as well. Once done, that's done, you are able to climb right in itself. And in the process, I'm almost full, but once you're in the rear, this is how it looks like. If you feel the seat is too upright, you can actually adjust this back and maybe maximize the remaining space right here if there isn't any stuff in here itself. Then let me see if I have to pull this back up to its position, lock it in place. This is basically how it feels like to sit in the rear itself. One thing is I'm 1.7 meter tall, so I have to fold my legs in order to even sit behind here. So, but imagine, okay, before I talk about the journey part, imagine if there was someone even taller or about the same height as me sit right beside here. It definitely will be a struggle, because both of us or both our legs will be hitting one another, and I'll probably one of us basically won't have the most comfiest journey in the third row sitting of the vehicle itself. So yeah, anyway, long journey wise, I do not recommend anyone that's very tall, because there isn't really much space in the rear itself. So yeah, but in the rear you do get a very nice storage cup holder right here and some ashtray. Same goes for the other side. Fortunately, you don't really get a grab handle to hold on to if let's say the vehicle is cornering. But yeah, that's basically it itself. Headroom wise, about 4 fingers of headroom space wise, and legroom wise I already showed you guys earlier on already. Not really the best itself. Plus I can't remember how does it feel like to sit in the third row seat of the Toyota Wish, but in my opinion, usually people buy this car is more of a station wagon, so it's sort of row that rather than a 7-seater itself, or like 7-seater MPV kind. If you want that, probably you'll get something like the Honda Free, or I don't know, the Toyota Sienna at that time. So yeah, but other than that, let me just jump right out right now, and I'll show you guys the middle row seat of the vehicle itself. So let's dive straight to that. And if you're wondering how to get out the vehicle itself, so it's the same procedure, which is just push up on this, and the seat will slide forward, and you're able to jump right out the vehicle itself. So yeah, alright then, let's jump straight into the second row seat or middle row seat of the stream itself. And once you're in the vehicle, this is basically what you're being greeted with itself. So this is basically you got ton of storage space in the rear itself. You got one storage space right here, one more here for the passenger on my left, some storage space on either side of the door cards right here and at the top. You got window switches right here, door is handle to get out the vehicle itself, your door locking thing right there. Then you also got a grab handle right here to grab hold on to. Then also there's a very nice hook, which you want, if you want to, you can hook your stuff on, but weirdly this is just only for the rear right passenger itself. The rear left doesn't have it at all, neither does the front, or yeah, neither does the front passenger has it as well. So that's another thing. But one nice feature about the Stream that the Wish doesn't has is, for this generation, it has a center console right here, which even the rear passenger, if let's say the front passenger put stuff here, you should actually just pick it from the bottom right here itself without having to lift up the armrest right here, or I don't know, asking people in front to pass it over to them itself. So yeah, but oh yeah, lastly you also get this very nice light which turn on or turn off manually itself, depending on your adjusting of the switch itself. Alright, now let's talk about legroom space wise in the vehicle itself. So legroom space wise in this vehicle is quite good, I would say. The driver's seat this driver's seat in front of me has been adjusted to my current driving position, so overall wise it's not too bad. If I were to sit upright, I got about 1/4 of a fish space, like of legroom space wise. Headroom space wise is also not too bad. I got about the same as well itself. So yeah, moving along to the seat controls for the rear itself. If you want to adjust it, to slide the seat forward or backward, there's this lever on the front right here for either side, and you got an angle of the seat right here itself to enter to adjust the pitch of the seat, this part right here itself. So yeah, in the center weirdly there's this seat belt thing, which I'm guessing it's for the center passenger if let's say you have any, and I think this is the buckle right here itself. So yeah, moving along to sitting in the center itself. If you're wondering how does it feels like, let me just adjust that seat. All right, weirdly, if I had to say, to be honest, it's a bit, okay, I'm gonna refer it back to the Wish itself, which I reviewed last year. No, not last year, 2 years back. But weirdly enough, I want to say this has a slightly higher sitting position than the Wish itself. So yeah, plus sitting in center itself, there's this, you do feel like you're sitting on the seatbelt ejector thingy right here. Plus there's also the annoying thing of the center seatbelt thing right here, which is very annoying itself. There's no, you can try and hide it in to make it not be annoying, but in center wise, I got about, depending on how the two front seats are being adjusted, I got about 1/4, same as the right hand side, which I showed you guys earlier on. Headroom space wise is about the same as well itself, not too bad for headroom space wise. But other than that, I think that's basically it. Oh yeah, if let's say you do not want anyone to sit in the center, you could actually fold down this armrest right here if I'm able to do so. But you guys saw earlier on, there's this cup holder right here, which you can fold down if you want to itself. But weirdly enough, I'm not too sure how you're gonna do that, because it looks like it's locked in position. I think you need to find a lever somewhere. I don't think it's this lever right here. I think there should be another lever somewhere that you're able to access the center cup holders itself. So yeah, and that, let me just jump to the front of the car right now. So this is how the dashboard looks like for this generation of Honda Stream. So yeah, other than that, let's move to the front of the vehicle right now. Then before I show you guys the front of the vehicle itself, let me just show you guys the key. So the key, this is how the key looks like. Very similar to the Honda Accord and the Fit or the Honda Jazz that I reviewed previously. The only button that you guys saw on it are the lock and unlock function. There's no other button that you can press on it itself. So it's very basic itself. And let's say the button does not work on the key fob, you can actually just insert a key right in here and just twist it on either direction to lock and unlock the car itself. So yeah, and that, let's just jump into the front seat of the vehicle right now. So stepping right into the vehicle, this is basically what you're being greeted with itself. So starting off with the storage space itself, you got one storage space right here, a decent size, and you also got your cable right here if you want to plug in your phone for the Apple, the navigation itself. So yeah, moving along, you got another storage space right down below there if you want to put your stuff. You got two cup holders right here, and the third option right here where you can put your stuff, which I mentioned just now previously, where the back passengers will actually just pick it from the bottom and take whatever stuff they place it here itself. So yeah, and alternatively, I think this is, I'm not too sure what this does, but oh yeah, sorry, you got an ashtray right here itself, which is quite cool itself. You got a 12-volt socket outlet right here if you want to charge your phone, and that's basically it itself. But lastly, also got some storage space right here, but unfortunately the storage space here is quite narrow itself, so I don't think I can put much stuff in it itself. So yeah, alright, moving on to the center console itself. Right here you're looking at, basically right here are all your controls for your AC. You got your function turn off the AC, but non-AC is right here, and the mode is depending on the direction of airflow you want the aircon to be blowing at you. Then you also got your front and rear defrost, your auto climate control, your race recirculation of air in cabin, temperature controls right here, and your fan speed controls right here itself. And right beside it is your gear selector. So basically the gear selector is very simple and easy to understand. You got all your respective gear right here and your low gears right down below here, which is 1 and 2 itself. So yeah, moving along, you got your aftermarket infotainment, which I won't be touching on that. So if you guys want to know more about it, you can definitely rent out this car, which I'll state it in the location down below in the description box. Right beside it, you got your headlight switch, headlight button, whatever you call it. 2 individual air vents for the driver right here and right here, which is very spaceship looking thingy. And right on top, we got another 2 more air vents for the passenger itself. So yeah, and so you got your vent, this knob right here to open and close the vent itself. So yeah, okay, let me just talk about this itself. To be honest, this gear knob itself reminds me of the Honda Free from Tribe car, which I reviewed itself, which is the placement of the gear knob or gear selector is very convenient and easy to access. Same goes for the headlight switch. In event of emergency, or let's say you want to change gear immediately, or switch gear, whatever you call it, it is within the driver reach itself, which is very handy in situation itself. So yeah, okay, moving along, you got your steering wheel. So this steering wheel is very if I'm not wrong, this steering wheel can be found on the Honda Fit or Honda Jazz as well. So the Honda Stream does have it as well, which is a nice touch. Moving along to the left hand side of the stock, which I'll be talking about it right now. You got your, starting from the outer knob itself right here, you got your rear wiper control switch, and you got control of the frequency of the front wipers. Then lastly, the inner one is, which is the big main stock right here, is the main wipers for the front itself, which is this right here itself. So yeah, basically to adjust it, just go all the way down or all the way up, and 1 time up for 1 swipe, or 1 time down for intermediate swiping, which you can be adjusted by this intermediate timing right here itself. So yeah, alright, last but not, oh yeah, and to watch the front windscreen, you just need to pull back on this and you watch the front windscreen for you itself. On the other side right now, you got your light control switch. Starting from the outer side, you got light control switch right here, which can be twisted. Then you got your high beam, which you just need to push forward or push back to deactivate it. To flash your high beam, just need to pull back and you flash your high beam itself. So yeah, indicators are just down for right and up for left itself. So yeah, that's basically that. In the center is your horn, which you can just push to horn with the people in front of you, and that's about it itself. Lastly, you just got your this switch right here, which is the headlight dimming switch, which you can adjust accordingly. So yeah, and right here is another miscellaneous storage space right here if you want to put the key itself. And that's basically it for all the controls on the car itself. We got a very nice small screen right at the top right there itself. For that screen itself, I won't be showing you that, but in hindsight, it's basically just your trip A and trip B function, as well as your mileage itself. And respectively, you're able to see your average fuel consumption as well as the outside temperature that the car is sensing at the time being itself. So yeah, and if you want to change, if you're wondering how to change that, there's a button, this switch right here itself. You're able to press on it and it will adjust this thing at the top itself. So yeah, alright. Lastly, you just got your 4 window switches right here, which you're able to adjust, and they're all automatically auto windows or whatever you call it. This to prevent people from rolling down the windows. This to adjust the mirrors itself via this switch, which is left or right or in the center when you do not want to adjust it at all itself. And if I'm not wrong, this is for the locking and unlocking mechanism for the doors itself, which is right here. Last but not least, you guys got your switch right here to fold in the mirrors itself. So yeah, alright, last but not least, before I end off my video, you got your sun visor right here, which is very big, and you also got a mirror right here. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with the light, which now some modern cars do have, but if you want to turn on the light, you just press on this on either side and the light will turn on itself. Respectively, this also can be swiveled to one side to block the sun coming from the direction. which is not too bad. Same goes for the passenger side as well itself. So yeah, also got a very nice card holder slot right here if you want to put your card. Let's say if you have any business card or anything, you can just slot it in right here, which is quite handy itself. Alright, last but not least, you just got this center armrest itself, which is quite useless to be honest, but if you want to lift it up and have more easy access to whatever stuff you put here, then it's great itself. But and that's basically it for the car itself. If you guys, overall, what do I think about this car versus the Honda Wish itself? Personally, I think I'm more of a fan of the Honda Wish, no, not Honda Wish, Toyota Wish itself, sorry about that. Because I think personally I've been driving that more often previously compared to the Stream. The Stream today is my first time experiencing it, and so far going over rough terrain itself or uneven surface, this vehicle is just not very comfortable in my opinion itself. So in my opinion, I still prefer the Toyota Wish over to the Stream itself. But I think there are some people that love the Honda Stream when it first came out, and there are people that love the Toyota Wish when it first came out. And in my opinion, if you ask me, Toyota Wish versus Honda Stream, it's just based on personal preference on what vehicle you like itself. But in my opinion, what would I take this over the Toyota Wish? I don't think so. I think I will probably still stick to the Toyota Wish as my vehicle go-to if I were to choose a standard or economy station wagon itself. So yeah, and that's basically it for my video itself. If you guys enjoyed the video itself, do click the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click subscribe and click see my two other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video.